Hey everyone, it's me Stagger. Before we begin, I just want to note that I have flash control on to prevent any copyright issues that may go on. Anyway, so gaming.youtube.com. This is pretty much my first impression of it. First, the good news, the good thing. Alright, so gaming.youtube.com pretty much is a site for, well, us gamers. It's like just a little bit of hub because gaming content is pretty much the most viewed content in YouTube next to those Vivo videos that they pretty much get paid like $1,000 to pretty much for view or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, gaming.youtube.com is a nice little hub for us little gamers, which is great. You know, we need more we need like, an easier interface for gamers because apparently this is not easy enough to go through. But, it's still very nice that they have something for us. And, we can even look at our favorite games just by looking out here to see what's trending and, just be in with the times. However, since I'm an old school gamer, I don't really do that. But, yeah. So, yeah, we can even select our favorite video games. In this case, there's only one good game out of all of them. And then we have it up here, so that way we don't need to really type in anything because using our fingers is so because we have better use for our fingers than typing. So of course we get all this Minecraft content, and that's all we get is Minecraft content, which is nice. However, if you notice that there aren't all your favorite games on here, but we'll worry about that later. You can also see what's going on live. They're doing a lot more, or I guess they're doing a lot more live streaming, but they have mostly the main events like League of Legends esports, Red Bull esports, that's a thing. Wishing Tikal, what? Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, they've done a few. YouTube has done a few things where you're able to live stream, and in this case, I guess they're trying to compete with Twitch, but I digress. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty cool. That like I said, and you can still type in your favorite games into this screen. Like I'm going to be typing in Taiko no Tatsujin. This lag. Anyway. So yeah, I can type in Taiko no Tatsujin and boom, I get Taiko no Tatsujin content. Now if you notice, it's not a trending game, mainly because it was made last year, but why is freaking Elder Scrolls still there? To be fair, I did actually see Super Mario 64 on there as well. But yeah, this is technically not a trending game, but you can still add it to your favorites regardless. And it'll still be there, it'll still add it to your thing, but it won't have a picture on there. But that's alright. So, but because you still get to see all your Taiko no Tatsujin content, which is fantastic. If I want to see a guy play freaking, man, it's not there anymore. But yeah, there was this one video I saw where this guy played White Rosa Postal, and he's like a god or something. Damn. Anyway, so yeah, that is really nice. You can also now go to your YouTube channel by just clicking on that freaking icon. They had this feature a while back, but then they removed it in order to move it over here, which is still very annoying. Very annoying. In fact, even to this day, I still tend to click on here to only remember that all the options I had was Creator Studio, Settings, I add account, and sign out with my emblem right there. And here, oh man, just seeing that again just brings back tears in my eyes, and just it's such a glorious sight, and that is really, really nice. Also, it's supposed to be not as lag intensive because this is really everything that you see, and when you click on a video, once it loads, and then go to the page source, you can see that there is little to nothing, you know, in the code compared to like the home page in here. With all of this, and if you click on a video here, just a random video, doesn't matter. No, not only does it start without permission, but if you view the page source, you can see that there is a lot more. Now going over here to prevent the, the stupid little. Oh, I guess I can't. Okay. Well, advertisement. They're free advertisement. Anyway, so. Oops. Yeah, also that's another thing. There's no advertisement on the side here. Everything over here is just comments and details and your suggested videos, which is great. That's pretty much all you need. You don't need no freaking advertisement. However, advertisements can actually still play on the video. You can even click on the next video by just clicking on this arrow right here, which is awesome, by the way. Oh yeah, also if you're to go to a channel, any channel, I'm just using my channel for an example, you can actually just get all the content in one area, so you don't actually need to just go through all this crap and click on videos just so that way you can actually see all the videos, and then you have to click on this load more button. You can actually just keep on scrolling down until you actually see a video that you like, and if you don't like any of them, just go back to the home page or click on one of these here on the side and look up someone else who has better content. So that's all the good stuff. Now let's go for the bad. As you already know, the loading time takes forever. Oh wait, sorry, one more thing. If you were to click on a video here, like this one for an example, you can see that it's already loaded in my web browser. However, nothing is actually fully loaded until you click on the tab. So if you were to click on the tab, you see that loading bar. And this goes with like every single video too. If I were to click on here and then just say for whatever right here, then I click on this one, it loads up. Then I decided I want to watch this one, that loads up, and then I end up wanting to watch this one, that loads up. So yeah, it does kind of save a little bit of lag, a little bit of lag off of your computer. However, it's still like super laggy, and the load time does take a while. Then again, I'm using a freaking laptop that isn't really a gaming computer at all. So yeah, it is a bit annoying to deal with. Even if you do have any gaming computer, it is still a little bit controversial, but this load time. Not only that, but also I tend to have issues with the scrolling compared to the nice smooth scrolling right here. This does kind of like a force smooth scrolling, so you can only scroll little bits at a time compared to here where you can actually scroll a lot more content. Here it's just they really need to fix that scrolling. That's so annoying. Also, for whatever reason, they have all this blank stuff. Even when you go to a channel here, if I can, let's go to Psycho's channel. You'll notice that there's this load time. Yeah, there's this gigantic emblem that you can really look if you scroll up, and I guess Psycho used it, but it's really unneeded and it's unnecessary. just creating more lag. And speaking of more lag, look how freaking big these thumbnails are. Does it really need to be this big? Are you telling me that, all gamers have very poor eyesight, that they need these really big freaking thumbnails to order to look at a video that they like? And why are like some of the thumbnails bigger than some other ones? And oh my gosh, it's just annoying to look at. I mean, this is nice and neat, everything is all orderly. This, what's going on? No, seriously, what's going on? It does not need to be this big. This is fine. It's all neat, orderly, organized. What the hell is this crap? Anyway, so another thing is that you can't really, just do like a specific genre of a game. No, it has to be the exact game that you like. For me, it happens to be Taiga no Tachigen Dantokatsu no Juku Daiboken. It's not just Taiga no Tachigen, no, it's Taiga no Tachigen Dantokatsu no Jiku Daiboken. And I can add the other ones too, but seriously, just there's a lot more that you can do when it comes to that. And also another thing is that it doesn't have every single game. Like if I were to type in Ketai no Dinju Telefang, even with the spell check correct, it just sends me over here, and it doesn't really have a suggestion for it. If I were to even just type in Telefang, because let's face it, Telefang is a lot better than Pokemon. It doesn't give me an option to add it to my favorites. Even if I were to click the star, no, the star doesn't even exist. It just says my channels. So, with that in mind, it's just not really that, it's far from polished. Oh yeah, another thing. This black. I have nothing too much against it, but, being an old school gamer, too much black can actually be bad for your eyes. And this is actually, the black color is actually used in order to save a little bit of power. In fact, hold on, let me do this real fast. If we were to go to black hole here, we save this many watts, all because it's black. Anyway, so yeah, it is supposed to save power, so that way you can be hardcore gaming on one monitor to another. But to an old school gamer, this is actually eye straining a little bit. Especially, I learned this when I did the Mother/Earthbound Zero walkthrough, when I was grinding up my characters. Just having that black background with even more black was really straining on the eyes. And seeing those really white letters, that was seriously, oh my gosh. So basically, it is a small nitpick nonetheless, but they do need to at least allow you to turn on the light. Because let's face it, even the most hardcore gamers tend to use a little bit of light. Because, they need to see at least a little bit of something. So anyway, yeah, pretty much, they're onto something. It's just far from perfected. And, like I said, it's great that YouTube is making a little hub for, us gamers. They just need to fix the issues, like the freaking scrolling really is my biggest issue with it. and the fact that you need to add more interest, or at least have a customized interest to your little board there. Um, Other than that, really everything is actually connected to gaming. Um, so like even some anime that is based off of games or vice versa, they can actually still be on there as long as it's really game related. You can actually still look up like YouTube poops or mads or even MLGs. Um, Even emojis, and basically you can actually have you know basically, yeah, it's just a nice little game hub, and it's great. So, but like I said, it still needs a lot more work. So I just recommend just using regular YouTube until they get all the kinks out. By the way, add Telefane to the interest list. Anyway, so yeah, that's it, and I'll be seeing you. Just fix the bugs, please.